This is a setup demonstration video for the Innokin iSub B tank. Inside the box, in addition to the tank itself with one pre-installed coil, you will also find an extra coil, a set of spare seals for your tank, including for the drip tip, a vape band to act as a little rubber bumper you can put around your glass to help protect it in event of impact, and an extra replacement glass. This one will be a little different than the one that comes pre-installed. The straight glass that comes pre-installed is a 3 milliliter capacity glass, and the backup is 4 milliliter capacity. To fully disassemble the tank for future cleaning purposes, or to gain access to your coil, first thing you're going to do is take your airflow base and unscrew it completely. That will expose the coil. It's a plug-and-play style coil, so what that means is you'll just grab hold of this protruding 510 section here and tug it right out. To get access to replace the glass or fill the tank, you'll grasp hold of the top cap section here and unscrew it from the rest of the tank. As you do that, you'll notice that the chimney inside is in two parts. There's an outside section that is spring-loaded. When you remove the top cap, it allows the chimney section to spring up, which closes the wicking ports at the base of the tank, and makes it so that when you are refilling your tank, you can't accidentally flood your coil. To remove the glass from this portion of the tank, simply grasp hold of the metal base of the tank and the glass, and twist and tug to remove. You can simply press it back into place when it's time to reinstall the glass. As for installing the coil, you'll see on the bottom of the tank there are some notches that will correspond with this little collar on the bottom of the tank, which has two flat sides and two rounded sides. When you press your coil into place, you're going to want to make sure that the flat sides on that collar of the coil line up with the notches on the bottom of the tank. If you have it installed incorrectly, when you go to replace the airflow base, you'll notice that there's a gap between the airflow base itself and the bottom of the tank. That will cause leaking. So if you notice that, go ahead and remove that airflow base again and turn the coil until it sits snugly and flush in position. With the airflow base, you'll find that there are 4 holes, optional, that you can adjust to have more or fewer exposed, which will adjust the draw style on your coil. You will want to make sure that you have at least some airflow going, however, otherwise you won't be able to pull any vapor through the tank. To prime your coil for the first time, you have a couple of methods available to you. You can either grab your bottle of liquid and manually apply liquid to the exposed cotton wicking ports on the sides of the coil. Give it some time, make sure that it's fully saturated before installing it. Or you can simply take your new coil, fresh and dry out of the package, install it, grab your liquid, and fill your tank. When filling the tank, I do recommend making sure that you give yourself a couple of millimeters of space towards the top of the glass empty. This is, one more time again, because of the spring-loaded action on the chimney. When you go to close your tank, you do need to press down while turning in order to engage the threading. Make sure you close it finger tight. If you overfill your tank, you can force the liquid down into the coil area and cause it to leak. That's about all you need to know about the iSub B tank setup. Happy vaping.